200-day weights can be taken on calves when they are between 80 and 300 days of age, with the information used in the calculation of both the 200-day growth EBV and the milk EBV within the TACE analysis. Calves do not need to be weighed when they are all individually 200 days of age, but rather when the whole contemporary group are being weighed as an average age of around 200 days. When collecting 200-day weights, it's important that weights are taken on the whole contemporary group, as a subset of calves can lead to biased EBVs. Weights will need to be collected on the same day for all animals within the contemporary group, as TACE will not directly compare the 200-day weights of calves that have been weighed on different days. This is important because if calves are in separate 200-day weight contemporary groups, any subsequent performance for these calves will also be analysed separately. So for example, if we separate our calves for their 200-day weights, they will also be separated by TACE for their 400 or scan measurements. A management group should be recorded with the weight for any animal that has been treated differently or exposed to significant non-genetic influences prior to collecting their 200-day weight. The 200-day weight will need to be collected with an appropriate and accurate scale, with weights recorded to the nearest kilogram. Do not guess, estimate, or use a girth tape to calculate the weight of animals. Either weigh the calves with an appropriate scale or don't record the weight. Ensure the weaners come to a complete stop on the scale and are not leaning against the sides of the race when the weight is taken.
Can I submit multiple 200-day weights on my animals?
Yes, TACE can analyse up to 2 200-day weights on each animal. Generally, it is only necessary to record one weight. However, in some circumstances, recording multiple 200-day weights will improve the EBV's accuracy.
I have my weaners run as 2 separate mobs. Do I need to put them in separate management groups if I weigh them together on the same day?
A management group should be recorded with the weight for any animal that has been treated differently or exposed to significant non-genetic influences. In this instance, variation in pasture quality, stocking rate, water quality need to be appropriately captured with a management group.
How long do I need to keep the weaners off feed prior to taking the 200-day weights?
There is no requirement to curfew or empty out calves prior to taking their weight for TACE. Care, however, should be taken to ensure that the weights of some calves are not unduly affected by a significant difference in the length of time off feed and wild water prior to weighing.
Due to the season, my weaners aren't well grown. I'm not sure I should submit weights.
The performance of an animal will only be directly compared by TACE to the performance of other similarly treated animals. That is, calves that have been bred in the same herd, that are of the same sex, are of similar age and have been run together. It is how the animal performs relative to other similarly treated animals that is important, not the actual measurement of the animal. So submit the weights. For further information on collecting 200-day weights, visit the Angus Education Centre or give staff at Angus Australia a call.